Hello and welcome to Warframe. My name's Todd, also known as Mech, and this is, of course, Warframe. Last time we left off, we had started the quests in Fortuna to unlock the Orvalis, and to be able to explore all the cool stuff that the new update Fortuna has to offer to us. Now, we will be going back and completing those quests. Of course, this is the next week, so when a couple hotfixes came out, the Prime Vault did open up again, so if you are looking to get Mag Prime or Nova Prime, now is the perfect time to get them. There's lots of different things to be offered with that. No, I don't think you can. I'm not sure if you could see my Steam overlay there, but I accidentally clicked that and it opened it up. But effectively, that is all that happened in between parts. There is an alert, as you can see there, for a gift from the Lotus. We won't be doing that this time. I will be doing that in between parts. It's just an interception mission, nothing special about it. You've seen them before. I'll be doing them in between parts just so we can get that Orokin Catalyst. Oh, and before we go to Fortuna real quick, I just wanted to go grab our other catalyst that we did finish building. So now we have 4 catalysts, so we have tons of catalysts to put on weapons. It's good to have a bunch of catalysts, as you know, you get more weapons and you want to try out new things. It allows you to definitely explore those and play around with them a little bit. Let's see, there is also another alert. Probably won't have the time to do that, but this alert here for the mod Lethal Torrent is definitely worthwhile to do. Lethal Torrent is a great mod to get, so if you can see that, if you see that sometime and you have the time to do it, definitely check it out. Let's just head over to Fortuna though. Let's pick 30. 30's good. Alright, so now we've got to go back to Fortuna and talk with the Biz. Coming back into it, there's been a little bit of talk about what's coming up in the future of Warframe and whatnot. The dev stream just happened a while back, and there's talk of all different things you can do. I think we've seen this one before, so I'm not going to worry to listen to him. Lots of things that they've talked about. Melee 3.0 for one is one that they talked about, but they're not really worried about making that happen right now. There's something funny that they did show off during the stream was that a lot of people didn't know that this elevator was here. So there is an elevator up here to talk to an NPC that we won't be talking to at this very moment, but she's right there. Right now we're more focused on talking with the Biz.
The Tenno Utico mentioned. How do you do, Outworlder? My mission is to conserve this region's unique species. You know, before the corpus drive them to extinction. I'm known as the Business. Utico calls me Biz. I wasn't always about the preservation of life, more the strategic deletion of it. Conservation may be my calling now, but the scales still require an occasional adjustment. Head to the Valis if you're looking for some work.
There's a lot to allude to the fact that the Biz was once a heavy hitter quite like us, but now he focuses on conservation of life. Admirable that it is. We'll try and show off the conservation at some point, but I don't know if it'll be in this video.
Send a message. I've learned that the head of the Corpus Repo Squad has made a hit list of indebted Solaris. Before his goons can do their thing, I've got a K-bomb with his name on it.
Biz! That's not what we discussed. Wait. There's a repo list? Who's on it? Crap. Okay. Fine. But we do this my way. No K-bombs. Had about enough mess for one day.
Getting a bit of lag here, as to be expected. The Orvalis is a big area. Running into
do
it.
This quietly, and maybe, just maybe, Neff doesn't find out. Biz, this isn't the old days. We've got no leverage now. All we can do is try to save our people from getting ground up by the bureaucracy.
People are already getting ground up, UD. Debt on debt, accident by accident, repo by repo. How many even remember actual freedom?
You're nearing the secure area. Steal that list. Don't get noticed. If they destroy the data, we won't know who to hide from Neff's Reaper squad.
So here's one quick thing to note about this whole segment here. This is very much like a spy mission, so if you get noticed by cameras or if the enemy set off an alarm, you're out of luck. So timing and speed are key, if you couldn't already imagine. Let's pop down this gate here. If we have to, we will use a cipher, because I am messing this up completely. There we go. Got it anyway. There's lots of things here. Let's run in here. We'll open this. And we'll have our data.
File. Okay. God. Biz, this says they're going after your field team. Today.
They're already overdue for a check-in. And Welder, you need to find my team before Neff's Repo squad does.
So, as you can see, there are drones and cameras around in this little bounty, and there are bounties like this. So if you're not prepared to do a little bit of spy work, you may decide to brush up on your skills and kind of get used to it, or just carry a lot of ciphers. With a good amount of ciphers and the tanky enough Warframe, it's pretty easy to just rush through them.
They were in debt because they chose the calling of conservation over filling Neff's pockets. It seems like the preacher wanted to make a point. But this isn't the whole team. We need more info. Search the bodies.
Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. No. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, control log, coordinates, reports, blah, blah, blah.
The survivors are being held nearby, awaiting processing. Utico, we don't have long.
Not again. Listen, Sparky. I need you to get in there and get our people back. And you don't need to be nice about it. This is the place. Find them.
It's good that we don't need to be nice about it, because being nice isn't really what we do. Effectively, this kind of all ties into the story of Fortuna and how these people are under constant watch of repossession.
Here come the taxmen.
A grim fate meets anyone who doesn't agree with Nefanyo's plans. Alright, so for this basic objective, we've got to rescue the hostages by waiting until the hack is completed in their cells. You don't need to defend them, so don't be too worried about running off and leaving them alone. You can speed up the hack, of course, by taking out these targeted enemies and collecting the items they dropped, which are referred to as data keys. A bonus objective for this type of bounty would typically be to collect a certain number of data keys. Most of the time you'll collect quite a few of them, so nothing too major to worry about. The only difficult part of a bounty like this one is just staying alive. With Rhino, that's not too hard. Just gotta deal with the enemies as they come. Okay, another one over there. Go grab him. Every time we pick up a data key, of course, the hack speeds up by a certain amounts. I believe it's like 10-20%. So it's definitely worth it to focus on those. And there's nothing that you need to defend, of course, because people you're trying to break out are just in a cell right now. Oh, got stuck on that thing. Large auger drill-like thing. Alright, let's jump over here, and we will go kill this guy. Hack these guys out quicker. If you've played Warframe for long enough, you notice that a lot of the enemies you'll find on Fortuna are like no enemies you've seen before. Very similar to when they released Plains of Eidolon. The Tusk Grenier were something that were never seen before, and now a lot of these Corpus are things you've never seen before. They're quite a lot tougher than the normal Corpus units that you'd find in missions, so just be aware of that. As we saw last time with the fact that I failed a mission because I didn't have the right element equipped on my weapon, you can very quickly get overwhelmed by the sheer number of Corpus, which is quite strange, as that's not something you'd ever have run into normally. Corpus don't typically rely on numbers, but here on Fortuna, they can.
Did you think I didn't notice your little heist earlier? Quite a stunt you pulled with that young... what was his name? Thursby.
Tenno, you have to get back here before they get to him.
Well, we're gonna rush our way back. Thursby's in trouble.
Hey fellas, Thursby? Nah, you just missed a beat. No, I didn't do nothing. You don't understand. Stop! Stop!
I fear a grim fate has met our friend Thursby. Bad things happen, as previously stated, to those who go against Nathaniel, and bad things have most certainly happened. Arriving back at Fortuna, let's see what we can stir up.
Remember, friends, forego hard work for cheating and stealing, and the Void will judge not just you, but the collective. Lift together, punished together. If you lot continue along this path, I'll gladly repossess all your rigs.
Thursby. I was supposed to protect him, and now he's in pieces. The medics aren't sure if they can stabilize him with so much missing. This was a mistake, letting you get involved. Why did I listen to Biz? Maybe it's not too late to impress Neff before his big unveiling. Appeal to his mercy. Show him what we can do. Get topside. I'll fill you in.
You know, I suppose there is something to say about this. Typically we're not one for helping Nathaniel, and Yudiko seems to be going through some of the stages of grief here.
Neff's pushing ahead with activating that coolant tower, but it's not ready. My engineers need a mineral, Amarust, to counter the inevitable heat cascade. I've marked an excavation site where you should find some. Bring it back, and maybe we stop the entire Valis from being bathed in slag.
Alright, so let's go do this excavation. Hopefully not fail. Hopefully. I don't have much luck with excavations, as
Amaras,
previously stated.
do you not understand? Nothing you do will make Neff kind. The more you give, the more he'll take. When you rise up, people get hurt. But if we let that fear divide us, it will only get worse. I saw a Yudiko I haven't seen for years back there. Fortuna needs that Utico back. We need Vox.
I'm definitely on the business side here. Someone who's willing to put up a good fight. I don't think any amount of groveling will make madmen listen. Being kind to those who are so willing to do wrong is most certainly not a good idea. Oh, we got a very nice mod there. We got Life Strike. A very infamous mod as well. One that's quite useful. You put it on your melee weapon, and as you strike while channeling, it will heal you. It does reduce channeling efficiency as you use it, but that's not necessarily the biggest problem. So, if you're looking for something that will heal you up as you're using your melee weapon, which a lot of Warframe players quite like, as healing is kind of hard to come by, that's a great option, so we'll probably throw that on one of our weapons. Or maybe all of our weapons, who knows. Thankfully there's only one excavator that we have to deal with in this little mission here, so should be able to complete it quite easily and defend it relatively easily. In the quests, or bounties that is, that you get, there's typically 2 excavators, which for a single person is somewhat harder to defend. So just be aware of that. Taking all these power carriers down though, relatively easy with the new magnetic on our weapon. Their shields don't really last. I was thinking I needed another power cell, but I obviously didn't. Let's give a quick stomp to clear out these guys.
That should be enough. Get to the coolant tower before Neff turns on the juice.
Alright, so to the coolant tower we go.
Solaris, the investor showcase is tomorrow, and you lot still maintain the coolant tower is not ready. Have you no faith? My test run will commence now, and the board shall know it was I, Nathaniel, who brought the glory of the Oracle to life once more!
He's starting already? Neff's gonna trigger a heat cascade if he boots that coolant tower up without the Amarast. He's going to get us all killed. Hurry!
Solaris, why isn't it working? Fix this!
We're too late. Come back to Fortuna to know.
Solaris, this disaster is your bumbling. Present me your floor boss.
I am. Floor boss. Utico. FB9. I take responsibility for this.
Finally, one of you shows some backbone. Floor boss, select 50 workers of low efficiency and have them in front of Fortuna for repo. Their upgrades I shall bequeath to Solaris of greater efficiency. And for the failures, bring shelving. Make your list. You have 1 orbit hour.
And so we see the kindness of madmen. There is no kindness. While they might believe it to be.
You're not going through with this.
Not now, Biz.
It most certainly shows that to them it may be kindness, to us it is more cruelty. Man, that came off a little bit better than I was thinking it was gonna. Thought I was gonna sound really stupid there. But, coming back, are we really going to allow 50 people to be brain shelved? I don't think so. But we will see what Utico says.
Understand this, Solaris. You are all replaceable. Corpus engineers are more expensive, but far cheaper than the loss of an Oracle coolant tower. 50 Solaris now, or the lot of Fortuna tomorrow. The Void commands it.
Ever since Neff crushed Solaris United, killed my friends, I've focused on one thing. Keeping him happy. Thought it was the only way to keep people safe. It's not working. Biz is right. Someone needs to say something. Do something. Listen, you don't have to help. You can leave Fortuna and never come back. Wouldn't blame you. This isn't your fight. But, Sparky, Neff's massing his troops outside our doors, and you're the only thing standing between us and bloody oblivion.
Well, I think we all know the answer that we definitely should give, and we're going to give it.
Knew I could trust you. Take this. There's a present in there for the mucking taxmen. Why don't you deliver it to them?
Let's go give Neff a nice little present, why don't we? For all his hard work and blowing up.
What are you trying to do, Unico? Buy him off? You've lost it. Wait, where's my K-bomb?
Where's my 50 Solaris, Fortuna? You're wasting my time. Who do you think you are?
I'd say they're united. That's who they are. Let's show them what united means, huh?
Now, Sparky, get that case as close as you can to them. Now give them hell for Thursby!
We are the used, the mutilated, the indebted. We are Solaris, united. And this cannon is our messenger. Hello there.
Solaris United. I know that voice. I killed that voice. You are a ghost. But I don't believe in ghosts.
Well, then why don't we make him?
Take repossessions immediately. Recognize the importance of our work. These are our demands.
Fine. Whoever you are, you don't know what hell you've brought upon your people.
That, my friends, is an orb. Giant spider monster. And as you can imagine, we can do absolutely nothing to it at this moment. So we are going to kill as many corpus as we can, and then try our best. So trying our best is what we're going to do now. Oh boy, we're taking a lot of damage here.
Sparky, not worth it. Get back in here. Neff won't risk destroying Fortuna with that orb. We've bought the time we
Ouchie.
need.
Alright. That should be good. Open the door, damn it. Taxon sadly met his end right there, but
That's
we can
right.
get it back.
Scuttle back to your hole. I'm going to replace the lot of you with mowers. In the meantime, Prophet Taker here will make sure you stay good and planted.
I owe you an apology, UD. And if you see Vox, pass along my thanks.
No, Biz. Thank you for not giving up on me. We all live together.
Hey!
And we will. We just poked a Kubradon, and if we don't show him who's in charge, we're lunch. And we will. We just poked a Kubradon, and if we don't show him who's in charge, we're lunch.
Well, that glitched out there. Alright.
questions. Despite some recent labor relations issues, we are going ahead with today's showcase. You will witness Oregon terraforming technology, expanding the Valis more quickly than you could possibly imagine, making available land for new opportunities, new investments. Behold this coolant tower. Once thought damaged beyond repair, return to glorious profitability.
Well, next time we will see the investor showcase and help our good friends Utico and Biz make sure that this Kuberdon learns his lesson. But until then, goodbye.